In this video, we're going to talk about how to solve quadratic equations using quadratic formula. Let's try with an example. So solve 3x squared minus 4x minus 15 equal to 0 by using quadratic formula. Now first of all, what is a standard quadratic equation? A standard form of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. That means the coefficient of x squared is a, the coefficient of x is b, and the constant term is c, and when they all are equal to 0. Now look at the equation we have. So the coefficient of x squared is 3, so that is the value of a. Coefficient of x is negative 4, which is b. The constant term is c when they all are equal to 0. So I think we have the value of a, b, and c. Now what is quadratic formula? The quadratic formula is x equals to negative b plus minus root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Now plug in the corresponding values. Negative of b, the value of b is negative 4 plus minus root of b squared, that's negative 4 square minus 4 into 3 into negative 15, because the value of b is negative 4, value of a is 3, and value of c is negative 15. And in the denominator I have 2 times a, the value of a is 3. Solving it further, negative of negative, that makes it positive, plus minus root of, now what's negative 4 squared? That is 16. Now what's negative 4 times 3? That's negative 12. Negative 12 times negative 15, that gives you 180. In the denominator I have 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. This becomes 4 plus minus root of, now what is 16 plus 180? That is 196. In the denominator it is 6. Now what is the root of 196? The root of 196 is equal to 14. So I can write this as x equals to 4 plus minus 14, and in the denominator I have 6. Now we can break down this plus and minus. So one time I'm writing in addition and one time writing in subtraction. So x equals to 4 minus 14 over 6. Simplifying them further, so I got x equals to now 14 plus 4, that's 18. 18 divided by 6. Now what is 18 divided by 6? 3. So that is one of the answer for x. The other one is 4 minus 14, that's negative 10 over 6. We can reduce it by dividing both of them by 2, which gives us negative 5 over 3 for the value of x. Now we got the value of x, and I want to confirm whether it is right, it is correct or not. So how can you check whether the given value is right or not? So you can plug it in the equation. So let's check whether x equal to 3 is the right solution or not. So we have the equation 3x squared minus 4x minus 15 equals to 0, and I'm gonna plug in x equals to 3 in this whole equation. So 3 into 3 square minus 4 times 3 minus 15. Now what is 3 square? That's 9 times 3, that's 27. 4 times 3, that's 12, minus 15. Now what's 27 minus 12? That is 15, and minus 15 is still there. Now what's 15 minus 15? That's 0, and which is equals to the right hand side, which is 0. So does it satisfy? Yes. So x equal to 3 is the solution of given quadratic equation. In the similar way, we can also check negative 5 over 3 is the solution of the given equation or not. Let's move on to next example. We have 16x squared minus 24x plus 14, and that is equals to 5. Now if you notice in this case, the standard equation should have 0 here, but we have 5. What should we do? So we'll try to make it 0. So how can we make it 0? Do the opposite. So this was addition 5, so I subtracted 5 from both sides. It got cancelled, which made it 0. On the left hand side I got it 16x squared minus 24x plus 9 equals to 0. Now what is the value of a, b and c? So the value of a is the coefficient of x square, value of b is the coefficient of x, and value of c is the constant term. The formula for quadratic equation is x equals to negative b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now plug in the corresponding values. The value of b is negative 24 plus minus root of b square, that's negative 24 square, minus 4 into a, that's 16, and c, that is 9. And in the denominator, I got 2 times 16. Solving it further, now what's negative of negative 24? That gives me positive 24. Plus minus root of, now what's negative 24 square? That's 576. Minus negative 4 times 16, negative 64 times 9, that's 576. So it's 576 minus 576. In the denominator, I got 2 times 16, that's 32. So 24 plus minus. Now what is 576 minus 576? That's 0. Now what's root of 0? The root of 0 is 0 as always. So I can write this as x equals to 24 plus minus 0 over 32. Now I'm going to break down this plus minus 0 in the similar way. The value of x equals to 24 plus 0 over 32, and other value is 24 minus 0 over 32, which gives us 24 over 32. They both have the GCF as 8, so I can divide both of them by 8. 24 divided by 8, I got 3. 32 divided by 8, I got 4. Similarly over here, 24 over 32, and that gives us 3 over 4. Now the first root is 3 over 4 and second root is also 3 over 4, so both the roots are equal. In this case, they are called repeated roots. Let's take another example. It is 3x squared plus 7x minus 5 equals to 0. The value of a is 3, b is 7, and c is negative 5. X equals to negative b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Plug in the value. Negative b, which is 7, plus minus root of b square, that is 7 square, minus 4 into a, which is 3, into c, which is negative 5. And in the denominator, it's 2 times a, that is 3. Solving it further, negative 7 plus minus. Now what's 7 squared? That is 49. Negative 4 times 3, negative 12. Negative 12 times negative 5, that is plus 60. And in the denominator, I have 2 times 3 gives you 6. Negative 7 plus minus. Now what is 49 plus 60? That is 109 over 6. I can separate or I can break down the sign of plus minus. The final answer is x equals to negative 7 plus root of 109 over 6. We cannot solve root 109 because 109 is not a perfect square. And the other answer is x equals to negative 7 minus root of 109 over 6. So these are your two answers for this problem. And that's how you can solve quadratic equations using quadratic formula. Be sure to practice with the worksheet linked in the description, and do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel.